If you are struggling with a lot of work, lack of focus, and simply just being frustrated, this video is for you. This is something that's for any entrepreneur out there, not just in the job shopping space. This is literally what have made it possible for me pretty much to be an entrepreneur on the long run. So let's get into it. Follow Petty Ecom here, where I made a challenge, right? This challenge I actually got inspired by Hayden Bowles. This challenge was about being productive, right? So I always list down what I have to do every single day pretty much. Right now I'm sending out free products right now pretty much. When I'm bored, I'm sending out free products. Anyways, the challenge is that how to be more productive. So as I mentioned, I list down everything I have to do every single day. The list that I have on my paper right now, let's say that's usually what I get done in a day, right? In a day worth of work. Now the challenge was and is to get this done in about 3 to 4 hours. Sounds crazy, but you can do it. It simply comes down to being productive rather than busy. If I set myself to, yes, I'm gonna get this done throughout the day, I'm gonna get it done throughout the day. So it's all in your mind, right? So if you simply just say to yourself, the next 3 hours, let's just say the next 3 hours, all I have to do is this task. Once I'm done with the first, I'm gonna get down to the second. There's no pauses, and that's how you get a day worth of work done. It sounds crazy, but trust me, you can do it. Now, yesterday I set up. Now the point of this video is simply just to be more productive than busy, right? Back in the day, I don't do this too much more, but I'm kind of getting into it again. I did a power list. A power list is 5 things. That's the most important 5 things that you have to get done today before you can move on with anything in your day. Your day will not be complete before you're done with these 5 things. You're gonna write those 5 things down, and you're gonna start. Not gonna stop until you're done. Now, let's say one of the things are training, and you know you can do that at night. Of course, you're gonna lay that to the side. But these 5 things are things you have to get done. You can wake up at 5. You can go to that list. You can be done at 11, and you can call that a day. That's all right because you did everything you had to do, and you were a bit productive, not busy. Now, the reason why I love this concept of being productive and not busy, first and foremost, that's how you're gonna be successful. You're not gonna be successful if you're not productive. It's that simple. You have to value your time. If you are more productive than you are busy, you'll find that you will actually have time for family, for friends, for your hobbies, at least more time, and also time where you feel good because you know you're done with your things. To sum it up, what I want you to do is, well, first off, get a notebook, write down a checklist every single day of the things you have to get done, and then realistically set the goal of, I want to get this done in this time frame. So I want to add something to what I've just said. Now this is the day after I've been editing. I'm sitting here and editing the video, and something extra I want to add. So about being productive, the awesome part about it, which I've mentioned quickly, is that you can get up, let's just say early in the morning, and you can just be laser focused for 5 hours or so, get all the days of work done, and now you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. If it's more work or if it's being with your family, friends, whatever, right? Now what you also can do, if you are more doing that, you want to stretch it out on the day, right? So you have the reasons why. The times that you will do this is pretty much up to you, right? If you want to stretch it out of the day, you want to have more time throughout the day, like instead of doing everything at one time, do that. You can still be productive, and I'm going to tell you how in a second. Or if you just have things you have to get done, right? You have to get out and do something, right? You have just have simply day-to-day tasks which comes in the way, or meetings which comes in the way of you not being able to get all of your work done at one time, and that's where you can also stretch it out in a day. So what you're gonna do is that you're gonna look at like split it up in time periods throughout the day. So let's say you wake up and you know, from now in about 1 hour I'm gonna have breakfast. So what can you do in this hour? You still have your to-do list for the full day, right? You're gonna pick some parts of that to-do list and say, okay, this I can do this in 1 hour if I'm productive, right? You're still gonna be productive. We're not talking busy here. You're gonna put your phone down and everything and be laser focused for that 1 hour and get that stuff done. Then after that, you can get your breakfast and all that. And then you know, okay, right now I have around 3 hours before I'm gonna do this meeting, or 3 hours before I'm gonna help my family or my friends drive them somewhere. Whatever the case might be. So you know you have about 3 hours right now of work. So you can pick things off your to-do list to do that you know you can get done in those 3 hours, and then you're laser focused in those 3 hours, and then get that stuff done, and then you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. And then you can see after that, okay, well, maybe I have a couple hours before, you know, I'm gonna have dinner, but the next hour or so, or next 2 hours, I want to spend with my girlfriend. She just got home, whatever, we're gonna chill, we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna have some relationship time, or if you just want to be with your friends, you can have those 2 hours taken out because you've been so productive and gotten things done. And then after you say, hey man, okay, right now I got about an hour or two before I'm gonna go to bed with my girlfriend or whatever, and then you're gonna take the last things off your to-do list and get those things done. So you don't have to get up and then throughout the next 5 hours or so do all of your work. Now I like to do that because then I know everything's done, I can move on. But at the same time, I also love to do it this way, where I split it up, because most of the time you're gonna have things coming on your day, and some days you're just dead on energy, and then sitting and be laser focused for 5 hours is pretty much impossible. But you can always be focused for some time, and that's where you can split it up throughout the day, and that's what I believe most of you guys will actually do, which is why I wanted to make this extra video, because most of you guys are not full-time with your business. So you're gonna have school, you're gonna have work, you're gonna have friends and family depending on where you are in your life. Most likely you just can't get up and get things done within the first 5 hours, because then those five hours you're gonna be in school, you're gonna be at work, whatever the case might be. So the small couple hours throughout the day you're gonna have after school and after work and in the weekends, that's where you're gonna split your to-do list into those parts, and you're gonna be laser focused in those hours of time, right? So that's the last thing I wanted to add. I promise you this video is done right now. Again, go down, subscribe. That will mean the world to me right now. Like, comment and share with your friends. Every little thing will help this channel grow, and I can get out to help even more people. So guys, with that being said, have a great Wednesday and go out and kill this week. I know you can do that. Bye.